And we begin with a groundbreaking set of lawsuits from a local Navy mother. She says that state and federal officials allowed a mentally ill veteran to legally purchase a gun which he allegedly used to murder her daughter. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. ABC 10 News investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner has spent the past 6 months trying to get answers from military and state authorities. And she is joining us now in studio with the exclusive interview with the victim's mother. Jennifer.
Kimberly, that's right. The interview is just heartbreaking. This veteran is currently in jail. He is set to stand trial, but there are serious questions about why authorities did not ban him from getting a gun despite being diagnosed with schizophrenia and other serious delusional disorders. This is Eduardo Arreola, a mentally ill veteran who's accused of shooting and killing his neighbor while she was walking her puppy outside her Oceanside apartment in 2018. The revolver he used was legally purchased from this local gun store.
Her life was just taken away, just for no reason, you know.
Leslie Woods is Devin Rideout's mother. She is now suing both the California Department of Justice and the Federal Department of Defense for negligence and wrongful death. She walked us through her home, now covered with memories of her daughter, who was a Navy hospital corpsman.
Although the trigger was pulled by Eduardo Arreola, we say that there is blood on the hands of the state and the federal government.
Attorney Gene Iredale says the problem traces back to the federal firearms database called NICS, which is checked every time a buyer wants to purchase a gun to make sure the buyer is allowed to have a gun. While Arreola was still enlisted in the Marines back in 2016, he went AWOL and deserted his command. According to one of the lawsuits, after he turned himself in, Arreola was diagnosed with schizophrenia and committed for mental health treatment in an attempt to restore his competency after he had been adjudicated mentally incompetent to stand trial for desertion in a military court-martial. He was then discharged from the military. Iredale says it's required by law to report anyone who is prohibited by federal or state law from buying or having a gun due to mental incompetence or commitment, including those who are found mentally incompetent to stand trial. According to the lawsuit, the Department of Defense, which oversees the military, knew that Arreola should have been prohibited from getting a gun, but failed to update the federal firearms database. When Arreola went to buy the gun, it alerted officials at the State Department of Justice, who always check the database before allowing gun sales to continue. Look at these emails that Iredale got from the federal government's lawyer. An employee from the California Department of Justice emailed the military stating Arreola attempted to purchase firearms. The employee asks the military for more information on the type of court-martial he had after being arrested for going AWOL. The military writes back in part that Arreola was found incompetent to stand trial by courts-martial, with an attached document from the facility where he had been committed for evaluation.
The federal government had an obligation to communicate clearly and succinctly and say simply, no gun.
But Iredale says the California Department of Justice still allowed the sale of the gun to go through. Deputy District Attorney Keith Watanabe is prosecuting the case.
He was diagnosed schizophrenic and was discharged from the military as a result of his mental illness and should not have been able to purchase a firearm.
Woods is now demanding change and accountability.
If things were put in place the way they were supposed to be with, the background check, she would still be alive. That's what I know.
And we have reached out to the Department of Defense and the California Department of Justice. We are waiting to hear back. Arreola's case was supposed to go to trial last week, but it's been pushed back. He will now undergo another mental competency hearing. It'll be his fourth one. In the studio tonight, Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.